everyone, it's Nancy with She's Got Yarn. I just wanted to get back on here. What an incredible past 24 hours. Insane. Thank you guys. I had so much fun. I did. I had so much fun. And I've gotten nothing done. I just hung those up to remind me not to forget to finish that. But I finished 2 blankets. I finished this one. Oh, I've got it almost completely sewn in. And I got these 2 ends. But, yeah, I want to hang out with you guys while I do my least favorite thing, sewing in ends. Oh, I gotta find my hook. I got my bottled water. Got my water. I've been trying to drink water, which I do feel better when I drink lots of water. This is my favorite. I got that from Hobby, Hobby, but that's my favorite darning needle. Zeus laid on this blanket, but I have one of those lint brushes. Yeah, there's a few black hairs. You're fixing to get a haircut. I shave him every summer, pretty much. Even my hair. Oh, my hair, you guys know I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism, and my hair was coming out in gobs. It finally stopped coming out. I mean, I still lose hair, but I think it's a normal amount now. But yeah, I thought I was going to be bald, and my hair is still kind of thin, like at the very back of my head. But I mean, it doesn't bother me. I mean, there are lots of alternative things if it really bothered me, but I'm just glad it stopped. My mother always complains her hair's thin, so I'm sure I'm going to be just like her. I have her teeth. I have her hair. You guys saw my mom in video. We look a lot alike. Tiffany, I think me and her resemble more closer than anybody. But what's funny is I look like my mom, but I don't think Tiffany and my mom look alike. Looking at pictures, but I see pictures when Tiffany was a teenager, and I see me in her more now than I did before. Isn't that weird? I don't understand why I didn't see it as much as I do now. You know, the same pictures that I looked at all these years that are still on my walls, you know. She was the cutest baby. I think every mother thinks their baby's cute. Okay, gotta find a pair of scissors. I tied a pair of scissors to my cart. Yeah, my couch won't eat those. Won't eat those. This is my couch. I lose my scissors in my couch all the time. Yep. So, I still have that mess over there. I still have that mess over there. It's been a crazy 24 hours. You guys, I had so much fun. And I hope you guys, all the winners, I hope everybody claims their prizes. I have not looked on my email. My desktop, I can't get on the internet. Let me tell you what happened. I was like, you know what? Tonight, I'm going to do my videos out in the backyard. And I'm going to face the house, and so you guys can see the beautiful sunset, you know. And so I carried all the gifts, you know, all the yarn. I carried that out there, and I carried my iPhone and my iPad and 2 stands for them that I can put them in. And then I carried a plastic container to use as like a platform, you know. And so anyways, I get on my phone to go load the app, okay? And I took a shower, got ready, you know, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to announce everything at 10. I need to get this done like before 9 o'clock, because it could take an hour to upload. My internet is, you just never know. And so I got showered, I got everything out there, and I sit down, I get all my cords, plug everything in so nothing dies. And I get on my phone and I'm looking for the comment picker, and all I can find is the Instagram. So at this point, it's like I can't get anything to work. And I even looked on my iPad. So then I come in here. I'm like, okay, I can't do it out there. So I came back in here. And so I'm thinking, I got to drag all that stuff in here. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot, you know, carrying that stuff around the house. So I come in here and I get on my desktop and I can't get online. At first I turned my computer on, and first it wouldn't load up, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So then it finally came up, and then I tried to get online and it says no internet. Well, it's like my internet's shut down and will not let me turn it on. I think I have a virus. I'll find out. I'm gonna call my I got a feeling they're going to have to come here, because usually they can fix glitches electronically. Like they sign into my computer. I have IT guys that work on a company that works on all my computers. Yeah, we pay them monthly to take care of all 10 computers that I own. I may own more than that now because I don't work there anymore, but I have a computer from the office. So anyways, I can't get it to go online, and I call Jaxie and she doesn't answer, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I can't pick a winner. And so anyways, I attempt to call Jaxie again, and she goes, honey, just calm down. She goes, I got you, Nanner. She calls me Nanner. She goes, I'll just pick the winner. You just give me the URL. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I said, but can we still try? She goes, yeah. She goes, I thought it was an app. It's not an app. You just go on your Safari and type in random comment picker for YouTube. The only apps they have in the App Store is Instagram, and one I paid for, and it was for Instagram, and I'm like, oh gosh. So anyways, I deleted all those apps that I uploaded on my phone. So anyways, then she tells me what to do, and I do it. And I had originally started recording during the day with the first video. You know, I'm able to video, and I realized I couldn't get the comment picker. I was panicking. So finally, when I got everything set up, it was dark outside, so you guys missed the beautiful sky. Some of you guys did. So, but that's how crazy my evening was. And you know, a few people have always said to me, Nancy, you always having problems with your electronics. I know, and I don't know why. I have spent a fortune, and I have IT. I mean, it's nothing I'm doing. It can't be. I just think it's just terrible luck when it comes to electronics, because I tell them I hate them all the time. That's probably why. I don't know. So I'm like, maybe I should just send this computer back to the office and get a laptop. I don't know, y'all. I know that Billy has a laptop. Charm Grammy has a laptop. I've never heard any of them complain about trouble, you know? And some of their computers are old. All my equipment's brand new. I mean, but I thought getting a new phone would fix all my problems. Yeah, right. But I mean, I'm able to record. It's sending stuff, you know. That's my biggest issue. But yeah, so that's how my evening started out. So I was flustered. So if I didn't seem really excited when I picked the first winner, it's because I was extremely flustered. But I started getting excited as the time went on. So, but yeah. So hopefully next week it'll be fine. And then every time I got up to do something, Zeus was standing in front of me and he wouldn't get out of my way. And when he moves now, he moves really slow. It's like your grandmother standing in front of you in the hallway. Oh gosh. Yeah, and he follows me everywhere, you know? I mean, he's a very loyal dog, but it's like, now is not the time for you to follow me around. I'm going to strangle you if you don't get out of my way. Because I kept on getting up and going into the house, you know, running back and forth. And they're obstructing my function, you know. So they're slowing me down. So yeah. And then I start recording for the winter, and he's on the other side of the door and he's barking. I'm like, oh my God. What else could happen? Oh God. I'm telling you, my life is full of drama. The only drama it is electronics and my dogs. So if I didn't laugh about it, I'd cry. So, but oh gosh, look what I've got when you hold two yarns together. But I'm going to, that's what these are great about, because you can thread them through the material and then get it on the needle. You know what I mean? So I'm going to weave this in and out. But you can't thread too far. And somebody asked me if I would show on video how I attach greenie squares. And I will do that the next greenie that I put together, because these are already together. This one I have one to add to it. But yeah, so I'm able to at least run this twice. So, and that was just, it was a dropped stitch, because one side of the yarn. So, okay, that's 2 times. Let's see if we can do a third time. Third time's a charm, right? You guys can't see what I'm doing. Oh, crud. Somebody's going to yell at me. Please, please thread, because I don't want to cut it. I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to tuck it in there now, that what little bit's sticking out. It's a boggy blanket. It doesn't have to be perfect. There. So, you got to just fudge it, you know? That's all you can do. But I'm doing my least favorite thing, and that's sewing in ends. But now, y'all, I do that knot, and that's what I've had a couple requests. Show me how to put the greenie squares and do the finger knot. So I'm going to do that. And the finger knot, I don't know if that's what it's called, but I like it. Not everybody likes it, you know, to each his own. But so far, so good. And I think if MJ Off the Hook's good enough to do it, and I think she's a professional, I can do it. I love her style. There we go. You guys still can't see, can you? There. All right, let's see what else. I know you guys probably want me to bag up yarn. I'm probably not going to do it tonight. I'm going to be sorry tonight. What happened? It was on a hook. I think this is the last one. Thank goodness. And then I get that last square sewn on there, and I'm done with this. And that'll be 3 blankets within the past 2 weeks. Right? Or no, week. Well, last week I did the scrap C2C. And you know what I could do tonight while we're hanging out, I could wind up some scraps. Let's make some pretty scrap balls. I have a ton of scraps. And some of them some of them aren't scraps. They're just partially used skeins that are in the scrap bin, you know, that I need to wind up. I need to get a little organized, but that's a joke. It never happens. You know, there's a young girl that I watch. I've mentioned her before. Her name is Kelsey. I know her name, and now I forgot it. Something with Kelsey. See, I can't even find my remote. I just had it. Oh, here. Let me see if I can find her. But this young lady, she's about 20. I think she's like 27 years old. She looks like she's 16. You know, she looks like a teenager. But that girl can crochet. Now, usually, there are a lot of crocheters I watch, and when they crochet, the fast ones are usually the pen holder ones, the ones that hold the hook like this. They're really fast, you know, and she actually knife holds, but when she crochets, somehow she knows how to move her hook like this in her finger. Like when and that's how she crochets, but she does it with one hand, and she just like moves her hook the way she does it. She is so fast, I can't even see the stitches. You know, she's so fast, I can't follow the stitches as she does them. It's crazy. But I love her channel. She has wit about her. She makes me laugh. Today I was watching, it was a replay, but she has a little dog, and he looks like he's got Jack Russell in him. But anyways, he got in her seat in the yarn room, and he's looking at him. She's looking. It's just the antics between the two of them. It makes me laugh because I'm an animal lover. But he was in her seat, and she's like, really? She is fine. I'll get another chair. So she goes and gets another chair and leaves him in the seat. He's still sitting in the seat, and he's looking at the back of the seat like, wow, I'm in mommy's chair. And he something with Kelsey. Hang on, let me see. Let me turn the volume off at least, though, so you guys don't see how loud I watch my TV. Let's see. Let's go to history, because I did watch a few of her videos today. I always look forward to her videos because I didn't watch TV. I'm behind on my videos. Okay, girl, where are you? Here she is. Her name is Passion Knit. It's PASSIONKNIT. Knit. Passion Knit Kelsey. And she's just so funny with her dog. And then what else did he do? He's like her little sidekick in the yarn room. But it's just the way he looks at, you know how dogs can be silly. And oh, he put his hand on her chair like, Mama, I want you to give me attention. I know Susie does that to me. It's just funny. But the way she responds to the dog is adorable. If you guys don't know who she is, go check her out. She's really cute. And which video was it? How many bags can I crochet in one day? I think that was the video. It was done 13 hours ago. Yeah, but she is so funny. And I watched Nina's Knots Crochet today. But this girl, Passionate, why was I telling you about her? There was a reason I was telling you. Oh, we're talking about, you know, I guess organizing myself and stuff. Well, anyways, she's got this tiny room, but she like, I admire her because it's probably because she's young. You know, I can't do what I used to do. I don't have the stamina to do what she does, but I love everything she does. I wish I had her perseverance. She'll go, okay, what are we doing today? Okay. She does her videos, she does blurbs throughout the week, and then she makes it into one video. And she does most of her stuff is on like TikTok and Instagram. She does a lot of that, a lot of her, she's got thousands of subscribers. Let's see how many subscribers she has. You guys probably have no clue who I'm talking about, or you may, because I've talked about her before. A commercial. I don't know what it is, but when you're looking for a video, they play a commercial before you can look for something on a channel. It drives me crazy. She has 592,000. She's got 500,000 subscribers. She didn't have that many this year. She's really grown this year because she's really good. This is who she is. Oh, come on, stand. Can you see her? Yeah, y'all can see her. Let's see if we can show her crocheting. No, she doesn't crochet in this. Oh, no, she might crochet in this channel, on this video. I know you guys are thinking I'm weird showing you. She does a lot of squares. She inspired me with the squares, the all-in-one greenie. Well, actually, yeah, she inspired me. It was her. But she goes today, she says, I'll try to find a clip of her knitting, but I'll turn the screen back on me. But she'll get on and she'll go, well, today, what should we do today? She talks to her subscribers and she'll go, I have some orders. She has her own webpage and she doesn't sell on Instagram, I don't think, anymore. She might have a shop there, but most of her business she sells through her own website. And she makes a lot of the skimpy, like crop tops, the cropped cardigans. She makes purses. She makes a lot of the scrunchies. She turned me on to Juicy Couture scrunchies. And but anyways, I admire. She'll say, okay, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. And by God, she will make that top today, make a purse today, order 60 skeins of Juicy Couture in the color lavender. And no sooner than she puts her stuff on her website, it's gone. She said she had to stop posting before she was done because it was sold before she could get it done. So now she does, and then that same day, she packages everything and she takes you on the road to the post office. I admire her consistency. You know, like I'm like, okay, today I'm going to make an amigurumi. Okay. Well, I got the legs and the head done. I'm going to put that down and go somewhere else. Okay, let's play. She starts and finishes. I can't do that. And a lot of people don't understand that, but I can't. I just can't do that. And no matter how much I try, I'll fall asleep. You think I'm kidding. I'm not. I gotta keep excited. Yeah, or I'll fall asleep making stuff. So, but yeah, it's just like these blankets, like they keep moving back and forth, you know. But I'm almost done with this. I got the scrap blanket done. So this is a bog. They're both. This, I got 3 boggy blankets here. So I'm doing good. I almost got 3 boggy blankets made already for this year, which I think is cool. And I appreciate everybody that participates in Boggy Creek in the blanket drive. It's not my drive. It's the yarn community's drive. You guys. I couldn't do it without you guys. It was my mother's brilliant idea. Well, she started it. She had me make her a blanket, and it just blossomed. Having conversations with Lynette, and she's like, we could make thousands. We got a yarn community. And, you know, I'm like, I never even thought about that. And it's turned into an incredible, wonderful thing. It's impacted. It's made a difference in Boggy Creek. They're just so appreciative of all you guys. And we actually made the news this year. Yeah. And actually, I got a phone call from Boggy Creek. They want to interview me. And I told them I was going, I had some trips in the next couple months. And so they said they would get back with me. So yeah, because I don't live in Eustis. But I think it's a news station. They want to talk to me. So they reached out to me. And I was like, So Lynn Ann lives close to me. I called her. I said, if I go up there, are you going with me? And Miss Billy, she's still part of Boggy Creek, but she's just gonna she's got a project going for Boggy Creek collecting, and I need to correct this. I mentioned that she wanted 5-inch granny squares. They're 6 inches. One of you guys reached out to me and told me that you called her and she wants 6-inch squares. She's gonna make holiday boggy blankets out of squares. Like she wants Christmas squares, 6 inches, and you know, Halloween, Christmas, St. Patrick's, and there was another one. But yeah, if you're interested in that, just go on over to the Crafty Floridian, our Miss Billy. And yeah, that's what's going on with Boggy Creek. And you guys, we will start the Boggy Creek blanket drive. We'll kick it off, and you guys can start sending me blankets in August, and we'll deliver them sometime in February. We'll book a day where, you know, camp's not really in session, so that we can have a big event again. That was huge. There were so many people there. It was awesome. And then it was like Miss Billy wanted a tour of the hospital. Me and Miss Billy went to the hospital, and while we were there, they unloaded my truck, which was pretty awesome, you know, because it's a lot of work loading all those blankets. So yeah, there was 1,090 blankets, and we want to double it this year at least. I had to rent a U-Haul. Well, I didn't rent it. My husband rented it. Dormeyer Doors rented it. My husband was all on board. He went and got the trailer. He booked a room for a week in Orlando, so after we delivered that, we could hang out at the beach. A condo. I guess you would call it a condo. So we're going to do it again. I'm going to do it for as long as I can do it. And if I can't do it, I'm sure someone else will jump in. Because this is a thing, right, Juan? And I got Juan on board, and Mom, Wilma, she's made a bunch of boggy blankets already. She's a Afghan queen. She's a crocheting machine. Okay. And I branded her with Vera, the Vera bag. But that was her birthday gift. I was late getting her gift to her. Okay. She's done. So 2 boggy blankets down. I know what I want to ask you guys. Hold on. Okay. This is the second blanket, the scrap blanket. And I'm going to make a few more. Should I put... Oops. I'm going to knock this off the counter. Should I put a border on this? And I don't know what I did, but it's a little, it's wonky, but it's not. Like when I fold it in half, it does this. Can you see what it does? There's like a little bit of a pucker. Can you see that pucker? It's like a pucker. I can't get it. Well, that's a little bit better. It's like it's not totally square. Here it is. It's like it's not totally square. It's a little off. And I don't know, is that because of the different size yarns? I try to do all the same size. See, can you see how it's doing that on the corner? And I've got the corners all together. There's something off about it. I mean, I think it'll be okay. But should I do a border so that's not so noticeable? Maybe in white? And if so, what kind of border? I need y'all's help. And then, sorry, my hair is hot. Someone said, I like it when you wear your hair down. And I do when I first, like when I get out of the shower and blow dry if I fix it, but it's so hot. It's so hot this time of year. Where are all my rubber bands? All the hair ties and all the scrunchies I made, you would think I would have a scrunchie in my cart. Or a hair tie. Okay, hold on. I'm really sweating. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so this one should be done in a few minutes, and then I gotta sew in all those ends. But if you notice, the only ends that I have are the ends that start and the ends that finish each square, because I did them a long time ago. This one's got a lot, but I mean, look. Oh, they're on this side. I lied. Anyways, I got a bunch of ends to sew in once I'm done, but I only have one square left. I'm so excited. And the hook, this is Hirschner's, the Village yarn. It's like their generic yarn, but it's soft. I mean, it's genuinely soft. And I put some of this yarn in that giveaway. Last night I did a video showing, I said, celebrating 6K or something like that. I'm just going to let everybody know, and I've said this before, I'm not going to announce giveaways. I might put something like, let's hang out and I'll share a surprise with you, but I will never put the word giveaway. Trolls come out, they try to steal your, like whoever wins, they'll try to steal what I'm giving away. So yeah, and I want my subscribers to win my giveaway, so just look for those cues. I have a surprise today or something like that. Or if you guys have an idea of a word, let me know. But yes, I just, that's the way I'm going to do my giveaways. I'm not going to announce them exactly. But if you click in the video, I'm going to say, this is a giveaway. You know what I mean? The first few seconds. So, all right. Looks like there's a dog here on, and they're shedding. Everybody's getting they're getting groomed, and they're gonna get a haircut. Yep. Yep. Zeus sheds. When he sheds, it's a nightmare. Maverick, when he sheds, it's not too terribly bad. He usually stays on his side of the couch. And the hair will stay on the couch. Zeus, it's everywhere. He's an English lab. His hair's kind of long. He has areas like he has a mane around his neck, like a lion, you know what I mean? Thick hair. He's got beautiful hair. And he doesn't like it when he gets his hair cut, but it's just too much. It's hard enough work stripping these couches, moving those shelves so that I can tuck it behind there and push them up against so this doesn't come off. Because every couch cover I've ever bought has been a major fail. Or they're too heavy. When I wash them, it's like stripping the whole house and washing the whole house. You know what I mean? Bedspreads. So these sheets, they're lightweight. I got 6. Do y'all remember Risa? Risa, she spoiled me rotten. Anyways, she is the one that told me, go on Amazon. They sell flat sheets for like 4 or 5 for $60. And she was right. And it was worth every penny. And I'm fixing to renew some of them because they've got tears in them, the dog's nails and stuff. And I was looking at Zeus's, their dew claws. Oh my God, they're scary looking. I guess my groomer, she hasn't trimmed their toe. Well, they haven't been groomed in a while, but Archer's too. Maverick's toenails, they look fine. Isn't that weird how their toenails look great for years, and then all of a sudden when they get older, they grow faster, and yeah, the quicks get too long because when I trim them, but I have trimmers, they don't like it. So I trim them. Like Zeus, when his feet are tapping, it sounds like he's got tap shoes on. I usually will trim them, but I usually don't mess with that dew claw. But boy, it's scary looking. It could cut your eye out. I trimmed his, so his looks good right now. But Zeus is scary. He's been a pain in the you know what today. I also want to congratulate the winner again today of the giveaway. I can't remember the names. I took screenshots of everything so that I wouldn't forget. The big 6K was Allison. She's a longtime subscriber of mine. So I know she's going to be excited. You know, a lot of my subscribers, a lot of you guys, you know, you're retired, you stay at home, you can't buy the yarn that I buy, but you enjoy watching to see what kind of yarns I have to inspire them. And I believe she's one of them that has said, you know, I wish I could go shopping in your room. I think she did. And she sent me some gift. She sent me a nice gift. She thinks of me. So, you guys ready for Boggy Creek? Juan's all into it. I'm so excited. Because I know a lot of his subscribers, a lot of you are now my subscribers. That's awesome. But they've made Boggy blankets already, which is so cool. Just to be a part of something like this for these kids. And Lynn Ann, Nina's Knots Crochet, she's filling Billy's shoes this year. And she's like a neighbor. She lives in Ocala. That's the next city over. Usually people that aren't familiar with my area, I usually tell them I'm from Gainesville, but I live in High Springs. It's a little town outside of Gainesville, 10 minutes outside of Gainesville. But Ocala is about, Lynn almost an hour from me because she lives in the forest, the Ocala forest. She lives way on the other side of Ocala, but it's a beautiful area. Yeah, but Ocala, boy, that place has grown. It's incredible how much that place has grown. When I was, a kid, when we moved to Williston, we used to have to drive through Ocala. The only place they had to shop for school clothes was J.C. Penney's and Nelson's Western store. So you know what I looked like. Okay, what's going on with this? We got 2 on that side. All right, now I'm ready. So what I did was I sewed white on the ends. So now we got to have 2 rows of white for it to all match. You know what I mean? So if you don't, one day I'm going to show you guys. But I'm already done with this thing, so. I've got yarn in my mouth. I can't. I think I got it. It's fuzz. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy didn't care. Oh, can y'all see what I'm doing? Not really. I've got 1 corner left. And I attach it to, let's see, I'll start over. All right. Where did the square go? Here's the square. I attach it. Right here's the corner. Okay. And basically, this is the last one, so it's not a big deal. But usually, you start at the top of a greenie when you're connecting them with the greenie stitch, well, the greenie cluster, and you go down. Like I'm gonna go down this way. Okay, if it doesn't have a trim on it already, and then you go up. You crochet down, and then you attach on your way up, and then go across the top, and then crochet greenie clusters into this thing, and then you attach it as you're going up to the next one. So the reason I don't want to show you with this is because I did it a little bit different. I went ahead and did a white trim, so it's hard to see what I did for those of you that don't know what I'm doing. And I hope I'm not boring you for you pros out there. My seasoned crocheters. But so I'm going to put the flat end on this side up against this. So I'm going to crochet 3 double crochets in here, make a cluster at this angle. And then I'm going to go back over here. The next stitch, I'm just going to slip stitch. I'm going to slip stitch and then crochet the clusters in the next stitch on the other side. So you'll slip stitch on one side and the clusters on the other side. And I'll show you what they end up looking like. See how that is there? That right there? When I slip stitch, when I slip stitch on the other side, it closes, and that's what it turns into. Somebody asked me, and I'm sure you're watching, for me to show you, but I'll show you in a better video. Like I have some plain, like those plain things. I'll show you with those. But that's that blue sweater I haven't done. I guess I did one sweater, so my mind doesn't want to make, my mind's not into it. It is, I want to do it, but it's on the back burner. Let's just say that. That's that personality that can't stay on task. I'm jealous of this little thing. She's so tiny. She's adorable. But yeah, go check her channel out. She's cute. She's entertaining to me. I'm just amazed at the work she does and how much she does in a day. I mean, it's her business. She says, this is a business. You know, this is how I make a living. But man, but she's been crocheting for years, since she was like 8 years old. You know, I've only been crocheting 4 years. My channel will be 4 in January. So I've probably started crocheting probably a year before I started my channel. I'm guessing. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, because I quit smoking 5 years ago. So yeah, I started crocheting. Was that 2019? 2021, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 2019. So probably around my birthday, September of 2019. So I slip stitched on that side. Yeah, and if you don't pay attention, you can miss a space between these granny clusters. I've done that. And think I'm done with the blanket. Look at it and go, wow, that's wonky. I'm also, for those of you that don't know, my new subscribers, I am the frog queen. I have to frog all the time. But I love crochet and I love yarn. I love yarn. I crochet and I collect yarn. I'm a yarn collector, and I love to share my yarn with you guys, and I love to show my yarn with you guys. And I'm going to do more of that sharing. Okay, am I off a stitch? I'm off a stitch. No, I'm good. Okay. Scared myself there. So I slip stitched on that corner, and now I'm done. This is the other corner, and I'm just going to do a cluster. Whoopsie. I'm going to do a cluster, and then once I'm done with the cluster, I'm going to do clusters in every stitch across this granny square that I just attached. Okay, there's 3. So, see what I attached? Can you see? I attached all of that. I attached it. Did I attach it to the wrong side? No. I scared myself there for a second. When you have so much yarn and so many granny squares, sometimes you get a little lost. I didn't get that fuzz. It's still... Okay, so what I do is the next hole, I do granny clusters, and I go all the way across the top. And sometimes when you're doing something, it doesn't look right, and then it is right, but it doesn't look right until you move down a couple more stitches. But I was watching Kelsey today, and she's making purses, and it's like, okay, I do have a whip in my closet that I haven't finished. But she explained exactly how to put it together. You know me, I don't follow patterns. I'm very limited to how, like, I can read patterns, but not complicated patterns, you know. And I always change them. And I love to make wearables. And I know a lot of my returning subscribers are like, blah, 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 Nancy. I know, we know this. But I got a bunch of new subscribers last night thanks to Juan. So just sharing a little bit. And hoping you forgot some of what I'm telling you. Oh, gosh. Bless my husband's heart. Tonight, you know, I videoed outside. That's his spot. That's his, like, his zen place. And my zen place is in here. And I'm like, I'm going to video outside. He goes, why? I said, it's a special night. I gave away to 3 different people. Before the 6K craziness last night, I did a video, and it was a giveaway. And it was the first giveaway and the second giveaway in that one video. And then I messed the video up. I duplicated everything last night. And I don't know how I did that, but it happened. It is what it is. And I wanted to get the videos out, so I edited stuff, but I didn't watch the video. A lot of times I watch the video because I do make a lot of mistakes. And somehow both of them got duplicated, and I'm so sorry. But, you know, you can fast forward. Or just say, I already watched it. It's a giveaway. Just comment, you know. Okay. We're at a corner. Now let's see what I gotta do. Okay. So now all I gotta do, see, I just gotta go across the top to where my finger is, and then attach all the way down, and we're done. Kinda. But yeah, it's a little intimidating. And you know, a channel that is really good at showing how to put, Juan has a great method of putting granny squares together. But if you like the granny cluster style better, you know who's really a good teacher? And she taught me to crochet. It's, well, Crystal taught me a lot over at Bag of Day, but Krista, the Secret Yarnery, she taught me how to attach. She has an awesome video of how to attach granny squares. It was like, I think it was a flower granny square. I came across that blanket. You know what? I need to take that to Boggy Creek. I have a bunch of containers in Tyler's closet, and I can't get to it because Tiffany's got furniture in there. So I asked her, I said, Tiff, today I asked her, I said, are you almost finished? When are you going to be done building your house? She said, don't ask, Mom. She goes, we start the drywall this week. That's a good sign, you know? And he's putting the hardy board outside. He did one back side by their bedroom. My daughter, for those of you that don't know, my daughter's building a small castle. It looks like a castle, but it's not a big castle. It's a big house. But her husband's a builder, and they're building their dream home behind my parents. They have 10 acres behind my parents. And she loves her grandfather, my dad. They both love each other. I mean, they got a funny relationship. They make me laugh, the two of them together. Tiffany, my daughter, Tiff's 37. 30. God, I believe she's 37. Joey's 40. But she, Tiff's my middle child. She's one of those kids that never had a governor on her mouth. She's a good kid, but her mouth always got her in trouble. And it's not like for cussing or anything. It's just she would do something kind, and for some reason, it would get her in trouble. You know, my kindness has gotten me in trouble. It's hard to believe that, but it's very true. The honesty, you know, sometimes there's things you just shouldn't say, and she'll say it. She has no governor. And, you know, we'll walk in a room and she'll come up to her grandpa and she'll go, "Hey, sexy." She tells my dad, this old man, she'll go, "Hey, sexy." My dad. You just got to see her, the antics between the two of them. They're hilarious. You guys, I know some of you have met Tiffany. We've done a few videos together. Tansy time. And Tiffany, yeah. A lot of you enjoy it when she's in my videos. But she used to live with me. And she got married today. Well, did I have my channel before her wedding? Yeah, I had my... No, I didn't have my channel yet, but... Even though she was married to David, he was a firefighter, and he would like work, a couple days on, and then he was off a couple days. You know, firefighters have these weird schedules. Well, when he was at the station, Tiffany's the big wimp. She won't stay alone, so she would come home. And now he got his contractor's license, so he's home every night. So she doesn't come and see me as much anymore. Little stinker. But she does live a little bit further from me. She was like 30 minutes or 45 minutes from me. 30 to 45 minutes from me. No, she was 30 minutes from me. And now she lives like 45 minutes from me. She moved south of Williston. A town called Morriston. My old stomping grounds. Okay. Yep. I used to ride my horse to the Jiffy store and smoke cigarettes when I was a teenager. Yep. There was nothing else to do out there. We lived out in the country. Now the place is happening. People are paying. A piece of property my parents paid $1,000 an acre. It's going for $100,000 for 5 acres. Houses are selling for $1 million out there. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, my parents, I'm sure they would love to sell that place and get them a nice fancy place on the beach, but you can't afford to buy a place on the beach anymore. It's not, you could get a nice condo for a couple grand, a couple $100,000. Now it's $1 million. Just a simple condo. So it's like all these people make all this money selling their houses, but it's like, okay, where are you going? You're going to pay a lot more for another house. Everything is just off the chain. This inflation, just stay put till it's going to go down. Right? The old saying, what goes up must come down. Yep. Okay, we're going down the next aisle. The last aisle. This is the last row. And we'll be done. And that'll be number 3, Boggy. Oh, I gotta sew the ends in. I'll do that while I watch TV tonight. You see Archie? He's running in his sleep. You see that spot on his cheek? We got to get that removed. I think it's a malignant spot because it's raised and it's red and it's like the hair, it's hair. It's got hair on it, but it's becoming hairless. They say those are the tumors you want to make sure you get biopsied. I'm just going to have them remove it. I'm not wasting any pathology money. Just cut it off. Now his jaw, he had squamous cell carcinoma of his jaw. Well, what happened one day, I don't know, it's been a long time now. He was like 3 or 4. And Archie's 12 now. But he came up to me outside by the pool, and I looked at his lip, and he had like a blister on his lip. So I was like, come here. And I looked at it, and it was like, it was on his gum. It was like this, it looked like the size of a small wart. And I was like, what is that? Well, anyways, I took him to the vet, and he goes, oh, Nancy, you got to take him to the University of Florida. He said, he's going to need to see an oral surgeon. I'm like, when you say UF veterinarian clinic, it's like you're saying $10,000 out of your bank account. You know, I mean, I'm being a little dramatic, but anyway, so I took him, I called UF, and I told him, I said, you know, Dr. Bennett wants me, you know, my dog to see an oral, get a consultation. He's got a growth in his mouth, and he's concerned that it could either be really good or it could be really bad, is what he said. So, and he did a smear, but it didn't show anything. So he says he actually needs a biopsy. So we go there, and they quote me the first consult, $900. And what they did is they biopsied it. It took me a month to get in there. No, I'm missing a big portion of this. It took me like a month and a half or something like that to actually get him in there. In that month and a half, that tiny little bump on his gum turned into this huge tumor, and it was bulging his bottom lip. I'm calling him, freaking him out. You get a cancellation, you know, this thing's growing. So anyways, I finally get him in there, and she scheduled surgery for him. And she says, we're going to have to remove a couple teeth, you know, and do like a scoop in his jaw. So he's actually missing half of his jaw, but not the jaw bone. It's all the gum and the teeth. It's like taking an ice cream scooper and scooping out a big chunk out of the side of his jaw, but you can't tell looking at him, you know, unless he opens his mouth. And, but anyways, that surgery was a lot of money. Anyways, 2 weeks later, I get a call. He recovered. He looked really good. He did good. And he lost, like, from the center of his bottom teeth to, like, the tooth behind the eye tooth. So he lost all those teeth. And, you know, a big chunk of his jaw there. So they removed some bone, but they left some, so that, you know, everything would hold together. So anyways, 2 weeks later, I get a call, and they're like, this is Dr. So-and-so. Oh, wait a second. Carla, my winner of the 6,000 subscriber. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. One of my winners just made a comment on the video. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, what was I talking about? Archer and his surgery. But they called me and said he needs to come back in and get a second surgery. I'm like, what? They said he had squamous cell carcinoma, and we didn't get the margins. I know, because I have medical background in oncology. They could have checked the margins when he was there. Okay? Yeah. It makes me so mad. But anyways, of course, I went and had the surgery, so they even moved for even more of his jaw. You know what I mean? But he's lived a full life. But the poor baby lost his leg as a puppy, you know, and then he has cancer as a young dog. And what else? There was something else. I can't remember. There was 3 things. Oh, he's had cancer removed off. He's had a malignant tumor removed off his belly. He had a mass on his belly before the jaw surgery. So he's a ginger. And yellow labs are prone to cancer, just like the red golden retrievers, you know, the really dark red golden retrievers, true redheads. they are notorious for malignant melanoma, which is a skin cancer, and it's very fatal. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's sad. But so yeah, he's very prone to cancer, but he's 12 years old. 12, no, he's 13 years old. He had a birthday February 28th. There was 10 of them, and he was the only blonde. He was the first puppy and the biggest puppy when he came out. I almost gave him away. My boss, one of the radiation therapists that I worked at, he was my boss. He was looking for a puppy. He was actually looking for a golden retriever, but he heard I had a litter, and he came out here and looked at him. And he says, if I take one, it'll be that yellow one. But, you know, I told him, I said, you either take it now or never. I'm keeping them. I'm going to get attached. And he says, I'm not ready yet. So he paid for that because he bought a golden retriever. The dog literally chewed through a wall to escape out of a room. Yeah. Now, labs are notorious for chewing. So all my dogs had lots of chew toys because labs chew till they're 2. And that is a very true statement. Miss Marley, I don't have her anymore. Y'all, some of you don't know, but I recently lost my girl. She was a lab like Archie, but she had doodle in her. But she was more of a lab than anything. Her mom was a labradoodle, and she looked like a golden retriever, a blonde golden retriever, and her daddy was a black lab. But I know I go down the rabbit holes and I forget what I'm talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. I know I was talking about the dogs, but I can't remember the reason I was talking about. Oh, behavior. They chew till they're 2. Marley, oh, she cost me so much money. But she was so stinking cute, you couldn't get mad at her for very long. But the employees at my office, they remind me of how naughty she was. See, I've already forgotten how naughty she is. All I can remember is the wonderful things about her. And I miss the crap out of her. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, I'm a crybaby too. But what's wonderful about this community, you guys all gave me a lot of love and hugs and support when I lost her, and I really appreciate that. I know I talk about her a lot, and she's been gone a while, but I miss her. Hold on. Sorry about that. Caught me off guard there. I got too emotional there. Anyway, she was a sweetheart. And she used to make her little entrances into my video. She was like my little sidekick. She smiled, not like with her lip up. She smiled at the side of her mouth. It's just so funny. But yeah, you guys were great. And I appreciate that. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about yarn. I've got some more yarn coming. Imagine that. And I reached out to a couple yarn Etsy shops and asked them if they could do monthly boxes, you know, or I could just buy, you know what I mean, buy yarn every month for giveaways. But she was one of the shops, she's gonna do Halloween boxes. I said, count me in. But I said, you got to remind me because I'll forget, because I buy from a lot of people. I'm not like Crystal. Okay, she's the shopping queen when it comes to yarn. She buys really cool stuff, and she's got great connections, and you know, she inspires me. I saw she put a video up. I thought she was on vacation. I may be wrong. What do I know? Okay. We're done, y'all. I'm sewing in this end here. Thank goodness it's white, because white's easier to sew in. You don't have to be so picky where you weave it in, you know. But what else going on? I'll probably do an unbagging for tomorrow night. Sorry, Juan. Juan loves to watch me bag yarn. Okay. There's my last square. So, do I have to... I want to look at the edge. I've got double. All those ends. Oh my goodness. But, all right. I got a big tray of yarn down here. Still haven't worked. Then my octopus, I got to work on that tomorrow. I didn't work on it today. I worked on blankets. You would think how bright this is. I would, you know what it is. I got to read a pattern. But I'm going to get her done. Yeah. And then I'll have 3, and then I have the purple one. Have I shared that with y'all? I'm sure I have. But I'll share it again before we get off of here tonight, if I don't forget. I squirrel a lot. Squirrel! I jump all over the place. I had so much fun yesterday. You guys made my day. It was just fun. It was like shocking. I felt like I was one. You remember that night that Crystal shouted out one and his channel like blew up? But he's a teacher. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's like Crystal. He's been crocheting for years and years and years, and he had an aunt that taught him years ago to help him get through rough times. I think also it was very therapeutic, and I find it very therapeutic for me. But yeah, I haven't been crocheting that long, but anyways, I felt like Juan the night Crystal blew his channel up. It was incredible. And Juan, I remember when I met Juan and him talking about it, you know. It's like a kid in a candy store. He's so funny. You guys see him tonight? He's handsome in that red. He looks good in red. People tell me I look good in red, but I don't know why. I don't like wearing red. I don't like to be the center of attention. And I have a channel, right? You're saying, yeah, right, Nance. But I really don't. You know what I mean? Unless I'm not shy. I mean, once I get to know you, I mean, you know, I'll talk your ear off, but if I walk in a room and I don't know anybody, I'll be standoffish for a little while. Yeah, when I did a trip at Sarasota, a bunch of channels got together. We call them the Zoom aunties or the Zoom sisters. But anyways, I don't know how I did it. I commented on Charm Grooming. I think I commented on her video, and she was very welcoming. She's like, call me. And I called her, and we talked for a long time. And she's like, would you like to go to Sarasota? And if we have an opening, if it's not too late, and she invited me into Zoom, she was very warm and welcoming. And you guys, I was going through a really rough patch in my life. I had just lost my business. Me and my husband just lost our business. We had a door shop. We've restructured and we have a door business now. But anyways, it was devastating. And this community, like, embraced me. Charm Grammy did. And that was just so incredible. Here I go again. Okay, I'm not going to get mushy tonight. But she invited me to Sarasota. And when I got to the house, I was very nervous. I was excited to meet a bunch of YouTube channels because, you know, I was a newbie in the yarn community. And I think I only had my channel probably a year, if that. Maybe 2 years. No, a year. But I was excited to meet Miss Billy. Most of the channels that were there, and Jaxie, Creation by Jax, I met her that night. You know, me and her sat up all night and talked all night till like 6 in the morning. But Miss Billy comes out in the living room like just a little before 6, and she goes, "What are you girls doing?" We were up all night talking. We were like cheerleaders. I mean, not cheerleaders, like teeny boppers. It was like I knew her my entire life. Yeah, it was funny. And Lynette, I'm got to meet her. I picked her up at the airport. I had so much fun. There was like 19 of us. Something like that. A bunch, all of them were podcasters, and they welcomed me with open arms. It was awesome, and I needed that. And my husband was so excited for me to pick up crochet and do what I'm doing now. Yeah, I don't drive him crazy as much. That's probably what it is. Good, she's on her side of the house. I can get a break. And I'm not kidding. I laugh about it. But yeah, it was wonderful. I got to meet Mad Mimi. She was a trip, y'all. Mad Mimi Crochet. She was a mess. Oh, they had these dolls, y'all. They were called Damn It dolls. Billy made them. So there were some Zoom sisters that couldn't make the trip. So Billy made Damn It dolls and put their face. She had material sewn on the face of the Damn It dolls, and it was a photo of the actual one of the Zoom aunties that couldn't make it. So they went on the trip as Damn It dolls. And if you don't know what a Damn It doll is, go over to Billy the Crafty Floridian. She's the inventor of the Damn It doll, but it's like there's this saying, and if you get mad, instead of strangling somebody, you get your Damn It doll and you slam it on the table. It's funny. Maybe the next video I'll share my Damn It dolls with you. I think I have Lynette's doll. She forgot it. She was like, "Oh, I gotta get it," and she forgot it when she was here, but I need to mail it to her. But she sewed, when she left the house a day early, and she put Nancy, there's another Nancy, Nan's Next Knots, Nan's Next Knots channel. And she put her face on it, but it's really Charm Grammy's Damn It doll. But I have them in a curio cabinet. They have a little stand that holds them up. They're cute. They're about this tall. I gotta go get them. Now that I'm talking about them, you guys will strangle me. Hold on, let me go get them. But every one of us had a Damn It doll, and we had to take it to wherever we went. Disney. We went to... Not Disney, we went to, what's the other place? MGM Studios, something like that. What is it called? Epcot. Or no, we went to Universal Studios. We went to the Harry Potter place, which was really cool. I wish we could have stayed there a little bit longer. One of our Zoom sisters, her husband got us free tickets. All of us got in there free because he worked there. It was awesome. Okay. Let's see, Joe. Joe was there. Joe's Web. We got to meet Joe. But yeah, I was really nervous the first couple days. But finally I got to meet everybody. Some of the girls went and got tattoos. I went to the tattoo parlor. Mad Mimi got a tattoo in memory of her daughter and her grandbaby. I don't know if you guys know, but her daughter and her grandbaby was murdered. And so she got this really cool tattoo in their memory. It was a beautiful tattoo. And Jaxie got a tattoo. I can't remember what hers was. And they were like, you're going to get one right. I'm like, no, my dad would never forgive me. We all have made a pact that we would never get tattoos. Promised our parents. And my children are the same. They promised me they wouldn't. And it isn't that I hate tattoos. I think my children are perfect. They don't need a tattoo. You know, my daughter-in-law has tattoos. You know, but I've reminded me, remember the promise. When I'm gone, you can do whatever. But they're just so permanent. But, you know, my dad asked me to never get one, so I've never gotten one. But I think they're beautiful. Today, they're beautiful. The artwork is incredible. They have colors. They're not just green, you know? Laura Mad Mimi's, I think it's a rose. And her daughter and granddaughter's name. And if you're not subscribed to her channel, go over there. She is a trip. She has a madhouse. Those are my girls. And I kind of feel bad. I haven't been in Zoom. I haven't felt good. And I need to get back in there. Like tonight, I wanted to go in there. And I looked at the clock. I had been on the phone all night. It was 12 o'clock. I'm like, okay. So much for going to Zoom. It's been a crazy day, and a few people have called me and congratulated me. That's a big milestone. I never imagined I'd have 6,000 subscribers. That's crazy. But, you know, even if I just had 300 subscribers, I'd be happy. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. Y'all made my day. Made me feel loved. Okay. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, huh? Dang it. I'm just sewing. Sewing. It's boring. And you guys can crochet while I sew. Oh. That's the only thing I hate about granny squares is sewing all these ends. The last sweater I made, I think it took me all day to sew in the ends. It felt like it was all day. A good chunk of the day. That's because I couldn't figure out I kept changing what I was going to do. I actually wore that sweater tonight. I was up, you know, when I did the video for the giveaway. My internet's terrible, you guys know that. And I wanted to make sure that it uploaded right away because it was almost 10 o'clock. So I loaded up all the dogs and I went outside and it's chilly outside. And I grabbed my orange sweater, so I wore it for the first time tonight. Some of you are going, what sweater? What did I do? Oh, there it is. I'll show you that. And what else was I going to show you? The Damn It doll. Okay, give me a second. Let me go get that in my sweater. Let me put that away so I don't lose it. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. These are the Damn It dolls. Okay, Gina, she's a Zoom sister. This was a sock, and I made her a dress, but so this is Gina. She got to go to Sarasota, and she's got a little bangle necklace. And then Lynette, I believe this is Lynette's doll, but she put Nancy from Nan's Knits Knots on here because Nan got sick and couldn't come. So this is, but Billy, the Crafty Floridian, makes these dolls. And actually now she does these really cool hairdos on them. It's hilarious. And some of the patterns that she gets, it's really cool. And if you're interested in one of these, go over to Florida, the Crafty Floridian. Billy, I'm sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure she's going to start making these again. But yeah, so these are Damn It dolls, and you're supposed to smack them on the counter when you're frustrated. There's a saying that she attaches to them. It's somewhere here, and I don't know where it is. It's in one of my drawers, and I looked in the drawers. I tore the drawers apart a few minutes ago. I can't find them. They're probably right in front of me. And then this is the sweater that I made last month, the Granny Square. And I did a big granny on the back. But yeah, tonight I wore it for the first time. Because it was chilly. Huh, Susie, cute. This is Susie. See my petey girl. Huh, come here. Up here. Come here. Okay, high five. Good girl. She wouldn't give me a high five the other night. Good girl. She's a good girl. I should give you a num-num for that. Huh, give you a treat for that. Yeah. I could not for the life of me she would not give me a high five. Yes, it's so sweet. Look at her. You're so sweet. Oh, shucks. Oh, she just turned a year old last month. She's so beautiful. She loves to be scratched. Huh? She loves to be scratched. You're so pretty. You are so pretty. I think her daddy's chocolate. Her mustache is chocolate. Or it's bleached out from the sun. She loves to play outside. She loves it outside. She runs the fence with those annoying neighbor dogs that bark all the time. Every time I walk to get in my truck, they bark at me. It's so annoying after a while. But she runs the fence with them. And she's fast. Too fast. Yes, you are. Huh, your daddy left the gate open yesterday. She was outside the gate. I was looking for her and I couldn't find her. And I'm thinking, well, she was in the house. She snuck out the gate or out the door. I took some stuff outside and put it in the garbage. And she went outside the door. And Tim left the gate open to run to the store because she was in the house. Look at her. Look at her. Is that not a smiling dog or what? Are you smiling? Hold on. Are you smiling? She's black, so it's hard to... Look at, she's got her... What are you doing? What are you doing, silly girl? She got a new baby. Where's your baby? Go get your baby. She got a unicorn. She gets a new toy all the time, and she brings them to me to show them off. She prances around the room with her toy. Go get your baby. Go get Lamb Chop. Go get Lamb Chop. Where's the Lamb Chop? Look at that tail. And then the old fart. All right, I'm done. I'm doing a video. I'm all done. But yeah, so look at me. I still got a stitch marker. This is the only, this and this. I think everything else is sewn. Yeah, I have a few ends I didn't finish. Shame on me. But I did wear it tonight because it was chilly outside. But I drove down the road and the video's uploaded and I came back to the house. I was like, yes! If I hadn't left the house, we probably still will be waiting for those winners videos to come up. Oh, goodness. So, anyways, guys, this video is getting pretty long. I hope you enjoyed our chat tonight, and congratulations to my winners. Where's my phone? I don't know where my phone is. It's around here somewhere. My couch eats things. Huh, Susie? I got my hook at least. I don't know where my phone is. I was going to announce. I couldn't remember. Christine, and then what was my second winner? Christine. Oh, darn, y'all. I can't remember. But anyways, congratulations to Carla Castro. She won the 6K. Congratulations. Actually, yeah, I've already told you about her. Anyways, congratulations, you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to do a bagging, and I'm also, I'm going to try to, like, when I start a project, like, show you the beginning and kind of do throughout the week, show you the progress of whatever I'm working on instead of just showing you. And I'll just show you in one video. I'll put them all together. I've been thinking about doing that too. I don't know. I have great ideas. Just can't do them all. Or I don't do them all. So, all right, guys. I'm out of here. I love y'all. Mwah. See you tomorrow.